News Now.
Well, happy Friday to you. We are so close to our weekend, and we've got some big changes headed our way from today into tomorrow, as we're going to be watching for some strong storms moving in later tomorrow to bring us much needed rainfall. But I will say we are desperate for that rainfall. When we look at where we are standing currently for rainfall totals this year, we are well below average, almost currently 5 inches below average for this time of year. And of course, we are seeing those extreme drought conditions in a few portions of our area. So looking at current conditions, we are dry, and we are going to remain dry the rest of this Friday, with the clouds eventually starting to creep up from the southwest. But the big changes are headed our way. And within the next 3 days, we are expecting to see a transition from the dry conditions now into a pretty wet period where we could see up to 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. So if you're headed out to that Covered Bridge Festival today, I do think you are in the clear. But tomorrow and Sunday is when we're going to see that rain pushing in, and we are going to have that possibility for some strong to severe storms. So let's talk about those storms as we continue throughout our Friday. So Friday stays dry. If you have any high school football games later this evening, just know it's going to be breezy. It's going to be pleasantly warm. Temperatures are going to be more in the low 70s. But let's look at Sunday or Saturday. Saturday, we start off dry. Looks like we clear some of the clouds out. But going into your Saturday, we're going to start to see some spotted showers and storms really moving into your later afternoon. Now, we are going to be seeing these storms starting to move in around 2 o'clock. And you can see that looks like we're going to get some pretty heavy or moderate showers at times. And there could be some strong storms along with it. But I think the best coverage of rain coming later tomorrow, really tomorrow evening, as this front really starts to push in rain coming up from the southwest. And that's when you could get more moderate to heavy rainfall. Also, we could get some storms embedded. You get some of these red areas there. That's where you have the possibility of getting pockets of damaging wind. And what we're going to see is this rain continuing not only through our Saturday night, but into our Sunday morning. Now, there is also the chance of a brief spin-up tornado from tomorrow's system as it pushes through. Now, I do think that the chances are very low overall. The Toricon rating right now is only at a 2, but it's not 0, so we're not going to rule out that chance. The other thing we're going to be watching for is pockets of damaging wind. So wind gusts can reach up to 30 to 40 miles per hour. That's enough to knock those loose branches out, cause some power lines to fall. So again, secure those loose items outside, just because of this system we're going to be watching as it moves in tomorrow. So all attention, of course, on our weekend, but we're going to be wrapping up today with temperatures in the upper 70s, but low 80s tomorrow as that front pushes through. I do think Sunday looks to be pretty rainy overall, but again, have a way to get alerts if anything does turn severe over this weekend.